Hi everybody, this is Professor Hagen with another short video clip on informal logical fallacies. This clip is about the fallacy argumentum ad ignorantiam. In English we say argument from ignorance, or more commonly appeal to ignorance. The basic idea is this. You don't know if some proposition A is true or not. Therefore, you conclude that some other proposition B must be true. Do you know for a fact that I do not have a twin brother? Probably not. But does that count as evidence that I do have a twin brother? No. A birth certificate, driver's license, genealogical records, DNA, that's what counts as evidence. Not knowing something doesn't. This particular fallacy seems to be popular among people who are UFO buffs. So I have a little quote that I'd like to share with you, and once again, I'll need a little bit of a backstory to explain it. I don't know what was wrong with us during the 1980s and 90s, but back then, we believed all kinds of crazy things. Here's one of the craziest of the crazy. People were claiming to have been abducted by extraterrestrials. The abductees were going on national TV news programs to describe their experiences. There were articles in newspapers and magazines about alien abductions. There were entire books written on the subject. Lots of books, in fact. There was even a psychiatrist from the Harvard Medical School who claimed to have interviewed hundreds of patients who said they had been kidnapped by aliens. Why would Earthlings believe such a thing?
Because all you of Earth are idiots. Now, you just hold on, Buster.
Yeah, hold on, Buster. I don't think we were idiots. I just think people got caught up in a popular fad. Maybe they were delusional or highly suggestible. Maybe they confused their nightmares with reality. Or maybe they were just messing with us. Hey, it's been known to happen. Fortunately, astrophysics has pretty much ruled out interstellar space travel. Dr. Dana Scully explained why in the very first episode of The X-Files.
Do you believe in the existence of extraterrestrials?
Logically, I would have to say no. Given the distances needed to travel from the far reaches of space, the energy requirements would exceed a spacecraft's capabilities.
Conventional wisdom.
It's actually a little more than conventional wisdom. Michael Gaynor fills in the details in an article in this issue of Skeptic. Gaynor starts with the familiar equation E equals mc squared, as in energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. So let's assume a raiding party of 6 aliens who will travel to Earth at half the speed of light from a star 10 light years away, which means a one-way journey of 20 Earth years. There are not many stars that close to Earth, by the way. Anyway, now we can guesstimate the weight of the spaceship, its fuel supplies, and so on, which charitably comes out to about 10 to the power of 7 kilograms. Plug in your numbers, and you come up with roughly 1.13 times 10 to the power of 23 joules, which is more than 1,000 times the amount of energy consumed by the entire human race in an entire year. You can fiddle with the numbers all you want, but you will never come up with a scenario that makes alien visitation even remotely plausible. As the great Robert Park once said, the bad news is that we won't be visiting aliens. The good news is that they won't be visiting us. So, here's the quote that illustrates argument from ignorance. I have edited the quote for brevity because the authors really spend way too much time on this subject. Abduction accounts cannot be dismissed as hypnotic elaboration because approximately 30% of these accounts are obtained without hypnosis. Abduction reports cannot be dismissed by other simple psychological interpretations such as lies, attention-getting ploys, mental illness, traumatic birth experiences, or a desire for victim status. It seems that the best explanation at this time is that science is not able to explain the strange consistencies and unbelievable aspects of the abduction phenomenon. Okay, you get the implication. Science can't explain why a few dozen people thought they had been kidnapped by aliens. Therefore, we must call into question the most fundamental laws governing the universe. But there are all sorts of random events that science can't explain. Science can't explain why my dog started barking in the middle of the night. that doesn't mean that aliens had broken into my house and were trying to kidnap me. It just means that I don't know. In fact, when you say I don't know, about the only thing you can conclude from that is that you don't know. And there's nothing wrong with that. It just means that you've got work to do. And speaking of which, I should probably actually get back to work myself. Anyway, check back again soon. I'll have some more clips ready. Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. Lobo, devo you!